Let's take a look at the greatest Toronto Raptors of all time. We got to start with Kyle Lowry. Most Raptors fans consider him the franchise's GOAT. He embraced this team and city, and they embraced him in return. His jersey will no doubt hang in the rafters someday. In his over 600 games there, he averaged 18 points, 7 assists per game, leads the franchise all-time in assists, steals, threes, and triple-doubles, and helped lead them to their first championship. Next up, another guy that absolutely embraced this franchise, DeMar DeRozan. He leads them in so many statistical categories, including games, points, and field goals. In almost 700 games, he averaged almost 20 points per game. He always left his heart on the court, and he was crushed when he was traded from here. Third, I'm going with Vince Carter. When you think of the old school Raptors with those sweet dinosaur jerseys, this is who you think of. He was absolutely electric, brought so much energy to this franchise, led them to their first playoff appearance. He averaged over 23, 5, and 3 in his time in Toronto. The final spot was a little bit tougher. You could consider Pascal Siakam, but it really came down to two guys for me. The first is Chris Bosh. He was a legend also in the early 2000s, carried this franchise. But I've got to go with Kawhi. Yes, he was only there for one season, including 60 games in the regular season, but his playoff run with them was legendary. He averaged over 30 points per game, 9 rebounds, led them to an NBA championship, and had one of the greatest shots in NBA history. So for that reason, I'm putting Kawhi in the final spot. Comment what team you'd like to see my Mount Rushmore of next.